Today, we take an in-depth look at one of the most fascinating and historically significant stamps ever issued by the United States Postal Service, a stamp that draws the eye with its rich golden hue and the portrait of an American statesman whose leadership helped shape the early republic. Welcome back to Stamps Old World UK, where history, culture, and the fascinating world of philately come together. In this video, we explore the story, rarity, and current market value in US dollars of this striking 10-cent yellow US postage stamp featuring James Monroe. We will discuss why collectors around the world seek it out, how experts assess its condition and value, and what factors drive its price on the modern market. This particular stamp, often referred to in stamp catalogs and among collectors as the 10-cent James Monroe issue, was first released in the late 19th century during a time when the United States was expanding its postal services and commemorating the legacy of its early presidents through postage stamps. The image you see is a finely engraved portrait of James Monroe, the fifth President of the United States, whose leadership during the period known as the Era of Good Feelings left a lasting imprint on American history. The stamp's intricate design and vibrant yellow color make it visually captivating, but it is the story behind it and its rarity that make it truly prized in the world of stamp collecting. Understanding the market value of a stamp like this requires a look at a variety of factors, starting with its condition. In philately, condition is king. A stamp that has been carefully preserved with intact perforations, strong original gum, minimal fading, and no creases or tears can be worth many times more than an identical stamp in lesser condition. Collectors grade stamps using terms like mint condition, very fine, and used, and each grade carries a significant difference in market value. A mint condition example of this 10-cent James Monroe stamp, especially one that still has its original gum and sharp color, could fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction or through private sale. Recent market trends show that classic U.S. presidential issues, particularly those from the 19th century, remain highly sought after in the hobby and investment communities. At major auction houses and on specialist trading platforms, a well-preserved 10-cent Monroe stamp in excellent condition has been known to sell in the range of $500 to $2,000 US dollars, depending on the quality and specific characteristics of the stamp. Rare varieties, such as those with printing anomalies or exceptionally vibrant color, can command even higher prices. Used examples, postmarked but still in good shape, tend to be more affordable but are still coveted by collectors who specialize in town cancellations or postal history. In addition to condition, provenance plays a key role in determining today's market value. A stamp that once belonged to a notable collection or has been authenticated and certified by a respected philatelic expert or grading service will attract serious buyers and often achieve premium prices. For example, a 10-cent Monroe stamp with a pristine appearance and certification from a leading authority could easily exceed $2,000 at a prestigious auction. In contrast, a similar stamp without certification or with signs of wear might sell for significantly less, even if the design is identical. Collectors and investors alike are watching market trends closely as interest in vintage stamps grows. The world of philately is no longer just a niche hobby. It is a global marketplace where historical artifacts like this 10-cent yellow US stamp are appreciated for both their cultural importance and their financial potential. As with any collectible, prices fluctuate over time, influenced by demand, the discovery of new examples, and broader economic conditions. However, classic presidential issues have shown remarkable resilience in value, and many experts believe that well-kept specimens will continue to appreciate. If you are considering buying, selling, or simply learning more about rare stamps like this one, always consult reputable dealers and professional graders to ensure you understand the true condition and value of the item. Stay informed about recent sales results, as these can provide the most accurate reflection of what collectors are willing to pay today. And remember that the story behind each stamp, the art of its engraving, and the history it represents are just as important as any figure printed in dollars and cents. Next, on the 10 cents U.S. postage stamp featuring the portrait of George Washington. This stamp is not only a symbol of early American postal history, but also a cornerstone piece for collectors around the world who appreciate heritage, craftsmanship, and long-term value. In this video, we will examine the history behind this stamp, why it remains so desirable, and most importantly, its estimated market value today in US dollars based on current collector demand and condition standards. The 10 cents George Washington stamp represents a time when postage stamps were engraved with extraordinary care and printed using methods that required true artistic skill. The detailed lines in Washington's portrait, the balanced typography, and the deep blue coloration all contribute to the stamp's timeless appeal. George Washington, as the first president of the United States and a central figure in American independence, was an obvious choice for early stamp designers, and his image became one of the most frequently used and respected in U.S. postal issues. This stamp reflects not only national pride, but also the evolution of communication in a growing nation. When discussing the market value of this stamp today, condition again plays a decisive role. Collectors carefully examine centering, perforation quality, color strength, paper condition, and whether the stamp is mint or used. A used example with a clear cancellation, evenly balanced margins, and no major defects can still be extremely valuable, especially if the cancellation itself is rare or historically interesting. Mint examples, particularly those with original gum and no hinge marks, are far rarer and therefore significantly more valuable. Even slight differences in centering can result in large price variations at auction. In today's stamp market, a genuine 10 cents George Washington from the classic U.S. period can range widely in price. A well-preserved used example typically sells between $200 and $800 US dollars, depending on overall appearance and cancellation quality. Higher-grade used stamps with excellent centering and strong color can exceed $1,000. Mint condition examples, which are much scarcer, often start around $1,500 and can rise to $5,000 or more, particularly if professionally certified by a recognized philatelic authority. Exceptional examples with superb centering and pristine condition have been known to achieve even higher prices in competitive auctions. Another important factor influencing value is authenticity. Due to the high value of early U.S. stamps, forgeries and reproductions exist in the market. Serious collectors always seek expert certification to confirm that a stamp is genuine and untampered. A certified 10 cents Washington stamp commands far greater trust and higher prices because buyers have confidence in its originality. Provenance also matters, and stamps that come from well-known collections or have documented auction history tend to attract premium bids. The long-term outlook for stamps like this remains strong. Classic U.S. stamps featuring foundational historical figures continue to attract both traditional collectors and new investors looking for tangible historical assets. Unlike modern mass-produced stamps, early issues like this were printed in limited quantities, and many have been lost or damaged over time, increasing scarcity. As global interest in philately continues to grow, particularly in vintage and classic issues, stamps like the 10 cents George Washington are widely regarded as stable and prestigious collectibles. For collectors watching Stamps Old World UK, this stamp represents more than just a piece of paper with a printed value. It is a window into 19th century history, a testament to engraving artistry, and a collectible with real financial significance in today's US dollar market. Whether you already own one of these stamps, are planning to invest, or simply enjoy learning about postal history, understanding its background and value adds depth to your appreciation of the hobby. Next up, the 10-cent U.S. postage stamp featuring the portrait of Benjamin Franklin in a striking orange color. This stamp is widely admired not only for its bold appearance, but also for the historical importance of the man it depicts. In this video, we will explore the background of this stamp, why it holds such a respected place in philately, and what its realistic market value is today in U.S. dollars, based on condition, rarity, and collector demand. The 10-cent Benjamin Franklin stamp comes from a period when stamps were engraved with exceptional precision and printed using traditional techniques that required craftsmanship and attention to detail. Benjamin Franklin was one of the most influential figures in American history, known as a founding father, diplomat, inventor, and the first Postmaster General of the United States. His role in shaping the early postal system makes his appearance on U.S. stamps especially meaningful. The portrait on this stamp captures Franklin in profile, with finely engraved lines that give depth, character, and dignity to the design. The bright orange color adds to its visual strength and makes it stand out immediately in any classic stamp collection. Collectors value this stamp not only for its beauty, but also for its place in early U.S. postal development. During the time this stamp was issued, 10 cents represented a significant postal rate, often used for heavier mail or longer distance correspondence. As a result, many examples were used heavily, and finding well-preserved specimens today is increasingly difficult. This scarcity directly influences the stamp's market value and makes high-quality examples especially desirable among advanced collectors. When assessing the current market value of the 10-cent Benjamin Franklin stamp, condition once again becomes the most important factor. Collectors closely inspect centering, perforations, color freshness, paper quality, and any signs of damage such as creases, thinning, or repairs. Used examples with clean, readable cancellations and strong color are often preferred by collectors of postal history, while mint examples are rarer and command much higher prices. Even small differences in centering or gum condition can lead to large differences in value. In today's market, a typical used 10-cent Benjamin Franklin stamp in good to very fine condition usually sells in the range of $300 to $900 US. Better centered used examples with minimal flaws can exceed $1,000, particularly if the cancellation is attractive or historically interesting. Mint condition examples, especially those with original gum and no hinge marks, are far more scarce and can range from $2,000 to $6,000 US. Exceptional examples that are professionally certified and graded as superb have been known to achieve even higher prices at major international stamp auctions. Authenticity and certification play a major role in the value of this stamp. Because early U.S. stamps are highly sought after, the market has seen its share of forgeries and altered examples. Serious buyers and collectors almost always rely on expert certificates from recognized philatelic authorities to confirm that a stamp is genuine and unaltered. A certified 10 cents Franklin stamp not only provides peace of mind, but also increases buyer confidence, which directly supports stronger prices in the market. The long-term investment outlook for stamps like this remains positive. Classic U.S. stamps featuring foundational historical figures such as Benjamin Franklin continue to attract interest from collectors worldwide. As more collectors enter the hobby and as high-quality examples become harder to find, demand for well-preserved classics remains strong. Unlike modern stamps produced in massive quantities, these early issues are finite historical artifacts, and their value is closely tied to their survival over time. For viewers of Stamps Old World UK, this stamp represents a perfect combination of history, art, and market value. It tells the story of early American communication, honors one of the most important figures in postal history, and offers collectors a tangible connection to the past with real financial significance in today's US dollar market. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just discovering the world of classic stamps, understanding stamps like the 10-cent Benjamin Franklin deepens your appreciation for philately as both a hobby and a form of historical preservation. Thank you for watching Stamps Old World UK and spending time with us as we explored the 10-cent Benjamin Franklin stamp and its market value today. If you enjoyed detailed stamp history and honest value discussions, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow collectors. Stay with us for more rare stamps, expert insights, and stories from the old world of stamps brought into the modern collecting era.